This is the beginning, guys, and we'll see where it goes. But I figured document the thoughts, the process, the emotions, the struggles.
All by myself.
All right, guys, welcome to this video series that will not be coming out for a long time. Today is September 21st, 2018. My name is Paul Ravella. I'm a coach and a bodybuilder and all those things. If you watch my YouTube channel, you probably know. And what's really weird to think about is that I'm shooting this video while doing cardio, and I'm not going to show this footage for a couple months. And here's why. I'm getting ready to compete again in a competition, and I don't really like talking about the prep when I'm in the prep. I don't like talking about contest prep when I'm getting ready for a show. I find that it adds pressure, expectations, kind of takes the joy out of it for me. I love this shit. I love that it's Friday night, 10:30 p.m., and I'm in here getting shredded. I just love the idea of putting a goal in front of me, trying to accomplish it. So what is the goal? The goal is simple. A few years ago, I earned a natural bodybuilding pro card. A few years later than that, I competed as a natural bodybuilder on the pro stage. Got my butt kicked. Right about that time, something happened. They created a class called Men's Physique. At that time, the class was laughable, didn't think much of it. But as the sports progressed, and men's physique has progressed, I've become more and more impressed with the division. And a few years ago, I did a show in the NPC, not drug tested, and I did pretty well. And this year, when I was dieting down to compete, I really didn't know what I was gonna do. I was dieting down to compete, and I thought I'd have some fun. I did a show, I did an NPC show, actually won a classic physique overall, won my men's physique master's class and open class. So I was doing well, and I was thinking about shutting it down. And then I thought, I've got a couple clients going to the Orton Cup. For those that are not familiar with the Orton Cup, it is the OCB World Championships, and it's been around for a long time. Chet Orton, for which it's named, is one of the 3 bodybuilders to ever beat Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was also natural. Hence, the Orton Cup. Some of the greatest natural bodybuilders that I know, that I'm actually friends with, have won this. People like Brian Whitaker, Doug Miller, Philip Ricardo. So, this year, my goal is to have my client, Ray Clark, win the Orton Cup overall. He won the heavyweight last year.
And in first place, men's pro bodybuilding B, athlete number 34, Ray Clark.
Good job, honey.
Okay, guys.
I also have a bikini pro named Bronwyn who's going to be competing this year. So she could win the bikini Orton Cup. And thus, the idea popped in my head. What if I could go to Washington, D.C. on October 27th and win the Orton Cup? And that's it. That's why it's 10:30 p.m. on a Friday night and I'm doing fucking cardio, because you know what? I've got a goal now. I'm here on my treadmill in my garage. I'm gonna do some cardio, I'm gonna do some posing, I'm gonna go back and work, because I love this shit. And that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bunch of clips every couple days. I'm gonna document this for the next 40 days or so. I turn 43 2 days before the Orton Cup on October 25th, so it just seems kind of fitting that it's all gonna work out. And so that's it. This is the beginning, guys. And we'll see where it goes. But I figured document the thoughts, the process, the emotions, the struggles, because yeah, I don't want to put it on my channel and talk about it while it's going on, because I told you I think that'll steal a lot of the joy from myself. Sorry if the camera's bouncing, I'm holding it, but that's it. This is the intro. This is where we're at currently. Waking up right around 199. I figure to win the world title, I gotta probably be waking up around 195. So it's time to get some shit done and bring the best package I can to the stage. All right, guys. See you in the next clip. All right, guys. Part 2 of my contest prep vlog that's coming out after contest prep is over. So you guys, if you're watching this, you probably know I'm a coach, and what I do for a living is coach people. So it stands to reason that I would kind of manage my own self through this process. And I've done that for the most part. You know, it's not complicated. You know, get on that cardio machine, do a little cardio, track your diet, reduce some calories, do all the things, right? But when I first got into competitive bodybuilding, there was a name that kept popping up as, you know, the most respected person in the industry, in the coaching business. And so he and I have struck up a friendship, a business friendship. Just, you know, Dr. Joe is someone that I've looked up to basically as long as I have been interested in competing, right? You know, like he was Lane, my first coach. So stuff like that. So I basically last year spoke to him about it. And so he's going to be guiding me in this last 5 weeks. So yeah, he's basically helped me with a bunch of my clients last year with peaking, and the results were phenomenal. You know, my last year of coaching, Jesus, I can't even tell you how many pro cards and world titles and all that stuff happened because, you know, of all the people that have mentored me. But Joe just was the right fit for my help for this year. So yeah, thank you, Dr. Joe. Whatever result has come, this video is coming out after the show is over, but yeah, so he's gonna help guide me this final stretch. I've really enjoyed getting feedback from him. He loves to ask me questions and probe me because he feels I'm qualified to give him good feedback, and so that's been great. So yeah, I'd be really curious to see how this goes, and I like the idea of taking a little bit of the pressure off my shoulders. I have felt lately like, do I need to do more? Am I doing too much? Am I dropping too fast? Am I dropping too slow? You know, for anyone that's done a show or dieted down, you start to play head games, the leaner you get. And I'm at the point now where there is not much left of me, but yet I have this desire to just, I see things that probably aren't there. I feel like I still have 20 pounds to lose. Obviously that's not the case. So yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight. Video number 2 for the vlog that will not come out till after the show is over. Did you guys know I have the flyer on my wall? So look at this. So as an example, today, just because I've been pushing my clients, for those that know, I work with clients that compete in the NPC and the IFBB. I work with pro world champion bodybuilders. I work with, you know, my client won the overall at the NPC Nationals bikini last year. So I work with some very high level clients, and so I push them with their permission, of course, but I wanted to push myself like I push my clients. So I did something today I've never done before, and not because I needed to. I did 2-hour sessions of cardio. I did one this morning and one tonight. And so I just want to, at this point, make sure I'm doing all the right things. And the fact that I'm doing 2 hours of cardio and I'm already in contest shape probably means Dr. Joe needs to take over. And he's already told me we're bringing calories up and bringing cardio down. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited to have a margarita. I don't know why, but margarita just sounds really good these days. Of course, when I'm this lean, everything salty tastes good, but that's a topic for another time. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. And I'm gonna keep these going and hopefully string them all together at the end and make something worth watching. All right, guys. So this is video from the day that I left to go to Washington, D.C. It was Thursday, October 25th. It was just woke up in the morning, probably 5, 6 a.m. and hitting some poses. I like to check my conditioning first thing in the morning, especially when you get really close to contest. Minor things can impact your look visually. Increase or decrease in carbs, sodium, water, sleep, training inflammation, anything can really impact it. So what you're trying to do at the very end of prep there is just fine-tune things, and that's all I was doing with my daily check-ins. It becomes pretty obsessive, and that's part of, trying to excel in this sport, and it's a part that I accept. But now that I am several weeks, 3 weeks past the show, I can firmly say that I'm happy to be past this part of the sport, because for a short period of time, you do become completely obsessed with every little thing about your body, which, is a little bit annoying. And now I'm back to enjoying just looking pretty good and lifting heavier weights and eating a little bit more and not thinking about cardio and posing. So as you guys may or may not know, I actually took second in my class at the World Championships, which I could not be happier about. There was a period of time, and if you go back and watch my show day vlog, I had a videographer with me the day of my show. You'll see that there was a moment there at the show where I wasn't even sure if I would place. Some of those guys looked so amazing, and, you start to have some self-doubt creep in. But looking back now, I can fully say that it was so worth my time, and it's already got me excited to potentially come back and compete in this show in a couple years. I will take time off, but it's reinvigorated my excitement for competition, because that flame had been put out by not placing in the top 5 as a pro natural bodybuilder. So now I find I'm competitive in the NPC in classic physique and men's physique, and in the OCB in men's physique at the world championship level. So that's it, guys. I just thought it'd be fun to give you a little bit of insight of what it's like as a competitive bodybuilder, and hopefully this raw stuff is interesting. And if it is, just let me know below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All by myself.